Well, I'm in Antarctica today. Hopefully, the secret scientists in Antarctica don't drag me away and capture me for their secret project of re engineering prehistoric dinosaurs. Here we go. Here we go with another blockbuster video from Jeremy the Entrepreneur. Gen Z is 50% of them are living with their parents from 21 to 29 years old. And there so many people are struggling in this world. Like they struggle every single day, night. Some people don't even go to sleep. See, I'm blessed that I get a good amount of sleep. I know a lot of my friends that don't get enough sleep at all. Like they get no sleep at all, and they wake up and they're like zombies. Or the work that they do is just so soul crushing and so demanding that they can never get any sleep at all. And then they have all these health issues and dental issues and stuff, which I have health and dental issues as well. Like I want to get my stuff together, right? Like even 50% of the population of these young lads and young gals are living at their parents' house. Now, this is not. It's so cold in here. So cold. Julia, get my jacket. I'm a goddamn YouTuber out here. It's too fucking cold out here. Julia, get my jacket. Oh my god, it's so cold. I'm blaming all the employers that don't respect us at all and don't pay us any money. That's the real problem. Like we're living with our parents because we can't afford to, like, let's say, live on our own. Like we're living with our parents because literally we can't afford to live. And then people make fun of us, people talk shit on us. I'm just so done of it, of the friends and family. And then you're trying to like date a girlfriend or get a girlfriend. You tell her that you live with your parents, she's gonna look at you and be like, what happened? What went wrong? What went horribly wrong that you live with your parents? Like what happened? You fell off in life and lost your job. Now you live with mommy and daddy. I hope you're happy. Not something that we should be ashamed about. We shouldn't be ashamed of this. But you know what? Who I'm blaming for all this shit? Blaming the employers. Well, I refuse to accept that shit. Even though, like you asked, like, do I live with my parents? Yes, I do live with my parents because I love my family and I can't afford to live on my own too. So either I have only two options. I either work 70, 80 hours a week for like $20 an hour, or I try to get a high paying job. When people told me to go to college, I was like, shit, maybe I should have went to college and, maybe I should have done that. But I was like, I'm too way far gone the rabbit hole where now I'm a YouTuber. Now I'm making YouTube videos and stuff and TikToks and stuff like this. So I'm so far down the rabbit hole, I can't reverse track. That's what I feel. I feel like I'm so down the rabbit hole that a lot of about 20 years olds, we lost track of time and reality of where we are in the moment. Like 5 years ago, I couldn't tell you where I was. Like I couldn't imagine where I was 5 years ago. And it's getting progressively worse. I would say my life has progressively went downhill and then it went up a little bit and then it went down again. Now I'm living with my parents again. Like I want to encourage people to, if you're making the money, move out. But you should have saved money, though. We can't save money if we can't make money, right? If these employers don't want to give us jobs and fire us constantly, how are we supposed to live? Like, I know I'm in like Antarctica right now. I'm on a like test site right now with military and personnel and stuff like that. But like, as a YouTuber, being in Antarctica, finding these small creatures that I believe the name was again Antibiothurbias. Scientists have just discovered a giant nest of microbiothurbia creatures in Antarctica. Yes, it's important. It's important to embrace these small creatures of the Antarctic depths that used to thrive in hundreds of thousands of them in Antarctica, the Microbiotherpia. They look like little baby animals that thrived in Antarctica long ago. Now they're coming back. They're coming back to America as we're re-engineering dinosaurs. This is exciting. Yeah, anti-biotherbias that I'm looking for out here. They're small baby like monkey kind of creatures that I'm like looking for out here. Even though this is a secret, not a secret government project, but it's a secret project that involves me as a YouTuber being out here in this frozen wasteland sort of deal. And I could imagine why, like living with my parents, like stuff, you know, they make you food and stuff like that. Hey, great, but you can't bring friends over. You can't have a fun night. You can't have fun at all. But I appreciate having that option because a lot of people don't have their parents to fall back on, and that's the most tragic part because they fall down the stairs, they fall down the stairs and down the stairs and down the stairs, they hit the ground, and then they wake up after hitting the ground. They're like, shit, I'm in actual reality that I'm completely broke at 40 years old and have no income and no savings at all. And that must be the saddest thing in the world. You know what they say is like from 20 to 30 you should have like $100,000 of savings. I'm like, I can barely save a couple dollars. You know, got to have a hydration break by being a YouTuber. You know, hydration's cool. Even though it's freezing out here, I'm so cold. I have a t-shirt on. I am freezing out here. You know, I'm so chilly. You know, it's so cold. But like when people ask me about like the project that's going on out here is like anti-biotherbias that I'm like finding out here, the baby monkey kind of creatures. Yes, I'm on an incredibly big project out here that I'm super grateful for and that I didn't go to college for. And being a YouTuber out here, it's not something for the faint of hearts. It's really not because it's freaking freezing out here. You know, like I see a lot of people living in their cars and stuff like that. Like is like getting nighttime out here kind of deal. But like I couldn't imagine living at like it's getting pretty dark out. So I want to keep the YouTube video going. In the middle of the video, request a cameo, push the link in the bio. I send a response in the video format or text format, and as well subscribe to the YouTube channel and share this video. Where the hell was I? I was talking about the anti-biotherbias, the monkey creature things we're looking for out here, as well as living in your car. So a lot of people are living in your car. There's a lot of promotion videos that a lot of people haven't. A lot of people ask, like, when you're living in your car, that's the most worst case scenario because your health is going to severely suffer. You're saving the money on rent, but why are we even in this situation to begin with? The people that really put us in this situation, such as the landlords and the jobs and all this stuff that putting us to live in our car, is really causing distress. And, like, you can't have a wife and family in your car. You can't live in your car with a wife and family. It is not doable. So when it's promoted on social media, there's so many things promoted on social media and YouTube. YouTube's like to have 2 jobs, get a second side hustle, which I like some of these things, but why do we have to have a second side hustle and all this shit where I'm just trying to survive in life? I'm just trying to survive in this life, and it's harder and harder every day, and it's not getting any easier. At least that's what I think. It's not getting easier. It's getting much harder than it is easier. Like, living in your car is the worst case scenario, especially if it's like incredibly hot or cold out. How are you going to even survive in your car? Like, how are you going to survive in your car when it's like completely super hot or super cold out? It's like an antique force. You're going to, like, some people are going to literally, like, I want to say die in their car, but it's a possibility of living in your car that can possibly happen. So I'm kind of scared for the reality of other people as well as myself. I'm kind of nervous about a lot of things. I'm nervous about my life. I'm nervous about my friends, my family, and, you know, if I was living in my parents' house, I would apply for jobs. A lot of these people don't have jobs. We're unemployed altogether. We're all unemployed. Like, I'm a YouTuber, I'm unemployed. The people that are looking for jobs are unemployed. The people that got laid off are unemployed. We're all fucking unemployed. We're all in the same boat, going to the same destination. But in your free time, you should increase your skills, right? We should increase our skills, like learning Spanish or going out to eat and stuff like that, or exploring the world. Like a lot of the things I've been doing is just exploring the world. That's why I'm in Antarctica right now, even though it got dark out and there's unknown creatures out here that I'm researching, that I'm developing, that I'm increasing my skills, my life, my exploration. And I want to make more exploration videos on YouTube, you see, because they're the most interesting ones. The most interesting stuff in life is typically exploration videos. I do want to explore different countries. I want to explore different states. I think that if you're starting off living with your parents, it's not like a bad start. So, would I rather have no bills, save $100,000 living with your parents, or would I have bills and save $0? Obviously, I would live with my parents and save $100,000. So when I'm out here in the wild, I can just explore life. I can drive to, if I was in America right now, not in Antarctica, but I would drive to Texas or Wyoming or California. I just get to drive, just drive, 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 and I'm having a blast. And this is the great. But the sad part is, then when we're applying for jobs, we have to be physically there for the interview. So it's like we're trapped, kind of deal. So it's like you can't win either way. And the exploration of the world, a lot of people don't realize that employers don't want you to explore the world. They don't want you to see life. They don't want you to get rich. A lot of things, like they cookie cutter, put you in a job and hope, and you hope you have a job at the end of the day. It's like cookie cutter shit that keeps us living in your home. But the cool thing about living at home, you can play video games, play zombies. I like playing Call of Duty Zombies. I like learning Spanish. Implying or Indeed, I'm applying for 10 or 15 jobs a day because I'm competing. When I'm going in for the interview, I'm competing with like 30 people. So when I'm living in my parent, and then my employer asks, "Where do you live?" I live at this location. They're like, "Do you live with your parents?" I'm like, "Yeah." And then they have a mindset. They have a what do you call it? Oh, he lives with his parents. He's down bad. Shit, I'm not down bad. I'm out here in real life, just exploring life. Like I'm exploring the world. That's what I have to say to everyone. Don't be shamed. Don't let these employers shame you or put you in a bad situation. That's what I say. Don't let these people push you around because it's not fair. Don't let anybody push you around in life. That's what I think. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. And also, like I said, the link in the cameo in the description. Share the video. Love everyone. Love everyone. Hearts in Antarctica. For the baby monkeys I'm saving. Love, love, love.